there, this is Predator Solutions in Michigan. Janelle, Brian behind the camera. Just got out here to a spot. We were here one other time. They actually found us through Facebook. Just kept hearing the coyotes a lot and got in touch with us. Like I said, we came out here one time and it was crickets. We didn't hear a thing. And there was still snow on the ground, so it was a while ago. She messaged me last weekend while I was in Pennsylvania and said they've just been hearing them like crazy again. And I said, well, get out there ASAP. So this is our first spot tonight. And we got out here and it was kind of weird. I had a moment where I thought the night was like over before it started, because Brian went to walk the call out and I was standing by the guns and I heard like a fawn bleat, and I was like, is there another guy, somebody else calling, right, not too far down, but far enough that it could have been the next property down and over. So I was kind of discouraged for a minute. I was like, man, we're just getting set up and we already got, somebody else. So Brian got back in and I said, did you hear that? And he goes, no, what? And I'm like, I just heard a fawn bleat. And I'm like, it sounded like almost like a caller, but it was like, meh, meh, meh. It was only like 3 and then it stopped. So anyway, we're standing there and we wait like 10 seconds and we hear it again. And then we hear it again. And then it stops. So Brian got into it, did kind of normal sequence for this time of year. And we were at maybe a half hour, you think? 40 minutes?
Yeah.
And they lit up from pretty much exactly where we heard the fawn.
I had played this rabbit sound.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds a lot like a baby crying, maybe a fawn. And this deer comes charging.
And just kept looping.
Really close to us.
Laps.
Yeah, and it's running up and down the field trying to find its fawn.
Yep, and then it went away. I mean, not away, but, to the other side of the property, basically. And he turned on Coyote Pup, and it came running back to that. So feeling at this point now was started out discouraged that, there might be another hunter there. And now we're thinking, well, this really sucks, because we're pretty sure that fawn just got eaten or killed.
Then I played a group, Yips and Howls, and then I went silent, and it was probably 5 minutes later than they lit up.
Yep. And it was a solid probably 20 minutes after that the first one finally popped out into we're basically looking down a fence where we got a hayfield to our right and their backyard to our left. Popped out to the left, kind of milled around a second, cut through, came out on an angle, and Brian took the first one. So we let puppies play for a few minutes. Turned it off, went quiet. Did you play a sound after that?
I played, well,
The fox bang.
Yeah, the fox bang goes to Tony TV, pup distress. Then, you know, after I got my wits about me again, I let that play for me a minute, and then I played Den Raid for a minute, and then I went quiet. And then
it was probably, what, another 10 minutes almost after you went quiet that the second one popped out.
I actually played a howl after that. Remember?
Oh yeah, you did. Yep, you did play one more howl.
Yeah, then about 10 minutes after that, a second coyote came out.
Yep. So the second one did the same thing. Saw it on the left side of the fence row. It crossed through. Took it a second to kind of get to where we could see it. The first one came through a lot faster, and got out into the field and actually got some footage. Had a new LTV. It was the first coyote I've killed with that. I put it back on the 6.5 Grendel, so it's about perfect for that. Not too far.
Get it before it gets the other coyote.
So Brian's first shot was a female, which we assumed when the second one came in that it was a female, because it seems like if you kill the male, the females don't care to come in after them. So we got two. Does not look like she's the breeding female, so there might be another one out there with them pups that ate that fawn tonight, but homeowners are more than tickled about it. And they are definitely in touch if they start hearing them, you know, anymore and again, and we'll get back out here and hopefully keep helping them. So that's it. This is our first set of the night. Like I said, we have 2 more spots kind of lined up. It's Memorial Day weekend, so we're gonna kind of hang out, but remember, freedom isn't free. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
It's pretty small.